Hi, in this lesson I will be showing you how to do question 51 of chapter 1. So we might as well just do it on the paper because these answers will be pretty short. So the question asks you to analyze the graph of y equals x plus 2, x minus 1 over x minus 1, which is shown here at the right. So part A asks what does y, the y value approaches x, approaches infinity. So you can see when x goes to infinity, the y value also gets higher. So when x gets higher, y gets higher, as shown by this line. So obviously when x approaches infinity, y also approaches infinity. And the way you denote that is a y followed by an arrow and then the infinity symbol. Basically you're saying y goes to infinity. And then as x approaches negative infinity, so as x goes in the negative direction, the opposite direction, you can see that the y value is decreasing. So the y value goes to negative infinity. Okay, it's pretty obvious to tell from the graph. Okay, and then we have, you may have noticed might be a little small, so let's zoom in a bit. We have this point right here, which is undefined on this graph of x plus 2, x minus 1 over x minus 1. It's a hole in the graph. So part C asks, what does y approach as x approaches 1 from the left? Okay, so as x approaches 1 from the left, y approaches this y value right here, which is 3. Okay, so y approaches 3. That doesn't mean that the function is defined at y equals 3 or at x equals 1. It just means that the y value approaches 3 as the x value approaches 1 from the left. And then, to denote from the left, you put a minus after the x value. And then obviously to denote from the right, which is part D, what does y approach as x approaches 1 from the right? You put a plus after the x value. And as you can see, when you approach from the right, when you approach this x value of 1 from the right, y also approaches 3. So they approach the same y value as x approaches 1 from the right and from the left. They approach the y value of 3. Okay, thank you, and please join me in our next video.